Hi, this is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Scorpio. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and this is just an update for November. Okay, so I already did one for November, but this is like a bonus, whatever. And I can't remember what it was, and I didn't have time to look at it. I don't really look at them anyway. Half the time I don't even remember them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Anyhow, what do we have for Scorpio? Here it is. This one's a little bit sideways, more upright. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. I'd say it's more upright. I mean, it's not fully upright, but it is. You may be unaware of something that you do need to plan ahead for. Maybe you're a little bit. Maybe if you... Aha! It's coming back to me now. I think you guys have been ignoring something. It's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. What else do we have for Scorpio? Broken wishbone. A wish will not be granted. What the heck is this? And I really like Scorpios, and I know that people may not think that I do because I give it to people, you know, I don't sugarcoat, and that's the way it goes. So people want to use that, you know, and say, oh, you don't like us. And I've heard it for every sign, by the way. But that's not true. Wish will not be granted. It's a cop-out. It's a way to point the finger, right? Whatever. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. A wish will not be granted. It's like when you grab that wishbone from the turkey after it's dried, after Thanksgiving, for those of you, whatever, that have that tradition. And, you know, you're doing it with somebody else, and, you know, they win. You must have some sort of competition. Because if you think about the wishbone, and you think about when you're, and I to my pinky, because that's how we always did it with our pinkies. You think about that, you're saying, oh God, I hope it's me, right? And you make a wish at that time, and the other person gets it, and you're like, you're happy for, some of you may be happy for the other person, like, oh, it's bittersweet, and you're like, oh, whatever, you know, and you turn around and you walk away, but deep down it's like, shit, I really wanted that. But at least you put it out to the universe, right? I mean, you did. When we grabbed the wishbone and it was finally dry and it was ready, you did make a wish. But that says wish will not be granted. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. What else do we have for Scorpio? Sometimes prayers aren't answered for reasons that we are not aware of. And it feels like you're not aware of it. And I started this reading out with this. It's something you're not aware of. Oh, your soulmate is not who you think it is. Now, soulmates are not just lovers, okay? Soulmates can be family members, even friends, even jobs. You know, the job, you know, you typically, that you choose, your career may not be what you think it is. It may not be the connection that you're meant to be in. Your soulmate is not who you think it is. 2 weeks from now. Very interesting. This is being recorded on the November 1st new moon, which happens to be Scorpio, right? Scorpio new moon. 2 weeks from now is the full moon, November 15th. And it's a Taurus full moon. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, but Taurus is all about money, stability, security, finances, work, career, business. So there could be a change in any one of those arenas. 2 weeks from now. Let's get one more. What do we have for Scorpio? Oh, and this is sideways. It came out like this. Landed on top of the 2 weeks from now. This absolutely positively could have something to do with work. It may have something to do with independence. It may have something to do with isolation. It may have something to do with a review. An analyzation of work, or a review, or some sort of criticism or something like that. I mean, because Virgos are very analytical, they're very critical, and it's all about the work. So some of you could also be, I feel like you're dealing with either a Taurus or a Virgo. I mean, it could be anybody, but Virgo is a very feminine energy. Analyzing. So there's some sort of analysis that is going on. And I feel like this has something to do with work, independence, connections, the new moon and the full moon. It has to do with stability, career, could have something to do with home, your finances, your base. What do we have for Scorpio? Could be a change in any of those. There's an analysis, a review, something's being seen. There's challenges, okay? There is some sort of challenges. What do we have for Scorpio? Oh, I knew it was about work. I absolutely did. 7 of Pentacles. This is all about work. It has to do with investments. Maybe some of you have been investing in something for quite some time. This can even be a 7-year cycle. It doesn't have to be. I wanted to say 14-year cycle too. I don't know why. But 7 of Pentacles is about investment. Thinking about whether to stay or go. Whether to continue to invest in this or plant those seeds someplace else. This is a card of consequences based on the choices that you make. And I know it's not the 7 of Cups, but it's the same thing. It's very similar, put it that way. This is contemplating your next move. And if it's not you, it could be somebody else. There's somebody here that is contemplating, what to do next. There's an opportunity here to plant that seed someplace else. Maybe a season is over. Maybe time's up. It feels like there's short-lived success here. There has been, or there is right now. This is like not enough. It's not enough. It's not the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like the season is over. It's like you're not going to get anything more out of it. This is it. This is it. We have somebody here that is about ready. I want to say something about relocate, whether it's work. It feels like it has to do with work or some sort of investment or something like that. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. Plan wisely. A wish will not be granted. This has something to do with something that you have invested some time in, quite a bit of time in. Something about 7 years. So I don't know what 7 years, how that plays out for you. I think I already said it, but whatever. But I feel like there's 14 as well, because I just looked at the 2 weeks from now above that. And if you do 2 times 7, it's 14. Could be 14, could be 7. Your soulmate is not who you think it is. There's an analysis going on, reevaluation. My God. 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is about reciprocation, give and take, being rewarded. You get what you deserve. You reap what you sow. Good or bad. Okay, we have somebody here that it feels like something is being taken away and given to somebody else that deserves it. We have a rebalancing of the scales. There could definitely be some sort of karma that is playing out. Your soulmate is not who you think it is. We have somebody here who's thinking about their next move, about who to give it to, who to give something to. Could be a job. This has something to do with work, career, money, finances, reciprocation, being valued, being recognized. We have somebody here that has been begging for something. And this person hasn't really been doing the work. They haven't been doing a good job, and it's being given to somebody else. I don't know how that resonates with you. Queen of Wands reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Virgo. We have Taurus. We have a yeah, I'd say it's Virgo and Taurus. But this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody that is very mean-spirited. Any queen in reverse is mean-spirited, as a matter of fact. This is somebody that may be very hard to deal with, very disrespectful to others, doesn't listen. This could be a know-it-all type of energy. Now, this could be you or somebody that you're dealing with. This is somebody that is unreasonable, self-righteous. It's my way and my way only. Will not cooperate, will not compromise. This person may be very belittling, belittles others and gets away with it. It's kind of like abusive. This is somebody that probably has some sort of self-confidence issues, and misery loves company and tries to make other people feel bad. I feel like there's a review. Whoever this person is being reviewed. It feels like there's another woman involved as well. There's another woman here. This woman is very disrespectful to others. Has some sort of control issues. Is not easy to work with. Is not easy. Is unreasonable. Is unreasonable and basically unteachable. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Now, we may have somebody here that's doing something impulsive. They're being naive. They're unwilling to cooperate, unwilling to compromise. If you think of the Queen of Wands in reverse, you can think of the Temperance reverse. You can think of the Emperor reversed, okay? You can think of the Strength card reversed. There's somebody here that has some sort of power and control issues, and it's being reviewed. It's unrealistic. It's not practical. And it feels like it's being taken away from that person if you take a look, okay? And it's being given to somebody else who's willing to, I don't know, I almost want to say start from scratch. But you see, it's being taken away. So I feel like we have somebody here that has been unreasonable. They've been naive. They've had some sort of control issues. They've been hard to work with, hard to deal with because of their unwillingness to compromise. And it feels like very nasty belittlement. It's belittlement. And if you think about Virgo as the Hermit, that's like upper management reviewing. But if you think about upper management, you think about the Hermit. The Hermit is very quiet. Keeps it to themselves until they've made up their mind. They review in solitude. So this person may not know that they're being reviewed. Two weeks from now, there's going to be an exchange. There's going to be a decision. We may even have somebody here that throws a fit, that throws a temper tantrum, and that causes a change. The Tower reverse kit just came flying out. This is a fallout, and this is unavoidable change, and it's a false sense of security. Somebody thought they were secure. I know that's exactly what, and I've known it for a while. But people don't want to believe. They want to live in that fantasy, and it's not ever going to happen to me, right? Well, I would say don't be too comfortable. And I'm not saying this to be mean because I like Scorpios. I'm connected to you. Anyhow, this is sudden change, explosive change, permanent loss that cannot be avoided. Everybody will tell you it can, though, because they're patting you on the back with falseness, fake. There's going to be upheaval. There's going to be some sort of uproar or sudden change. There is, I feel like there's a woman involved. Could be a man. This is somebody that is doing something suddenly, explosive. Maybe this person is very temperamental, angry, naive, has some sort of issues. And there's a blow up of some sort. It may cause a sudden change. Okay, that's a profound change. Somebody's been giving their attention. There's been some sort of analyzing, but some sort of review. Somebody's been giving their attention to something else. And they don't even see what's coming. They don't even see what's coming. Your soulmate is not who you think it is. Somebody's wasted or not wasted. It was all part of the lesson. They put in a lot of effort into something. It feels like there's going to be a sudden change. It may have something to do with leadership. It may have something it does have to do with leadership. And that changes the dynamics in a hurry. Some of you could get a raise, okay? Or you could lose your job. It could go either way. There's going to be a change in leadership. A wish will not be granted. And that's going to cause an angry uproar. An angry uproar. Yes, sir. And this is somebody who feels like they are, it's like indestructible, right? That's what this person feels like. This person feels like, I'm a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? And it feels like it could blow up in the, backfire. Backfire. Anyhow, let's get one of these. I got a private reading here in a minute. I gotta hurry up. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's fucking reverse. How did that happen? Anyhow, I'm going to read it to you upright, but it's miracles. And this would be your wish will not be granted. You may not see it as a miracle because somebody's been patting you on the back, telling you that everything's okay. And that's the fakeness that we have in the world today. Right? It is. Everything's okay. Bullshit. Look around. It's not okay. But that's why you go watch everybody else. And I don't care who you watch. This is your journey. Whatever. The storms of the past are passing. This is reversed. It came out reversed. So this tells me that something that you thought wasn't going to happen, or that you thought was over, that you thought was past, it's not. It's not. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. And that's the truth. But this is not good fortune. It's not. This is unfortunate. If something is happening, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. But somebody has told you. This is going to be toxic positivity. I wonder if somebody has told you that everything is okay and it's not. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news because I'm one of a few. Right? Everybody else feeds the positive, false bullshit. And everybody else believes it. And then when the shit crumbles, it crumbles way harder. Those people are not your friends. They're not. Would you want your mother? Do you think your mother would do that? Right? Would your mother put you in a dangerous situation? I mean, I know that a lot of mothers do, but think of it in another direction. Think of it in another way. Tough love is what that is. It's like when your mother has to do things to make sure. She has to tell you that's a dangerous situation to be in. That's what a mother has to do, right? You can't do that. You can't do that. That's a dangerous situation to be in. Get your shit out of there. Okay? Then you have these people saying, no, stay. It doesn't matter. Everything's going to turn around. Everything is okay. When you are in a dangerous situation, that is not your friend. Anyhow. Maybe you're going to be questioning your friends. I don't know. Good luck.